Ready to start building student portfolios in your classroom? Let us see how to go about it. First, decide on the type of portfolio you will use. Will it be a physical one, like a file, or a digital one, like a folder on Google Drive, or a combination of both? When choosing, think about your student's age. For example, younger kids might find a physical binder easier to handle. But for older students, a digital folder might work better because they can add videos or photos to it. Also, consider what technology you have in your classroom. If your students have easy access to computers or tablets, digital is great. If not, a physical binder might be best. So make your choice accordingly. Next, decide on the portfolio's purpose. Is it a working portfolio, where students keep all their ideas, drafts, and ongoing work? For example, a student might keep their first story outline, several drafts with edits, and even notes from peer feedback here. Or is it a display portfolio, where students showcase their best work? A student would pick only their final, most impressive essay, a completed science fair project, or their favorite poem to share. Or is it an assessment portfolio, where students demonstrate that they have mastered certain learning goals? It might hold a student's final research report on a historical event, with a checklist showing they successfully gathered and cited evidence, or a recording of them fluently reading a challenging text to demonstrate a specific reading level. Now let us see, which pieces of content should go into a portfolio? It's natural to get excited and want to include everything. However, the main goal is to pick pieces that truly show learning objectives, growth, effort, and reflection. Make sure these pieces also fit the type of portfolio you chose earlier. Now, how will your students put all this work in order? They can sort their portfolios in a few ways: by theme or project. For example, all the animal-themed writing in one section, or all pieces from a space exploration project in another. By date, they can just put everything in order from the start of the year to the end, like a timeline. By learning objective. For example, if the learning objective is interpreting and representing population data, the portfolio might include a student-created map showing population density and a short written explanation of what the map reveals. Or even by focusing on growth and revisions for certain skills, like putting the first draft of an essay next to the final version to show how much it has improved. Give them clear guidelines on how to organize, but also let them add their own personal touches and creative ideas. Now for the big one, implementation. Start small. You don't need to implement full-blown portfolios overnight. Maybe begin with just one subject or one type of artifact. Next, schedule dedicated time for portfolio work. Build in specific times for students to select their pieces, organize them, and most importantly, reflect on their learning. Next, enable reflection. It is truly the heart of the portfolio. Get students to respond to questions like, "What did I learn from this? How did my thinking change?" Or, "What challenges did I overcome?" Finally, don't forget to plan for storage and easy access. If you're choosing a physical portfolio, where will the portfolios be kept safely? If digital, how will students easily access and update them? Let us quickly recap the important steps to implement portfolios in your classroom. Start by choosing the type of portfolio, physical or digital, and its purpose: working, display, or assessment. Next, select work that clearly shows learning, growth, and reflection. Then, guide students to organize their content logically by topic, date, objective, or skill-wise. Finally, start small, schedule dedicated time, and always prioritize student reflection. Now let's take a moment to reflect. Think about your own classroom. Which portfolio type do you think fits your classroom best? And why? What is that one small step you can take to start? Begin your portfolio journey today to unlock deeper learning and celebrate every student's progress.